What's going on? I believe in last video the truck was on the trailer, but I noticed that the rear end's locked up. The axle itself is missing a bunch of parts. Shackles were welded together. So basically I'm just gonna go ahead and swap the whole rear end out. Probably use the same leaf springs, I think. Not 100% sure yet, but the third member has no bolts. Axles are held in by one bolt. The brakes are locked up, and the other axle I have seems to be in better shape. It's not missing anything, so I'm just gonna get after it. Hopefully it doesn't start raining, or if it does, it is what it is. So these are the parts I picked up last night. This, I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Mainly just went to go pick these shackles up. They were 20 bucks. I don't plan on keeping them on the truck forever. It's just something so I don't have welded shackles going on. All right, so I got the back end up on blocks. I'll go ahead and take the wheels off, and then from there I think we'll start unbolting the U-bolts, slide the axle out, then we'll remove the springs because I'm not actually going to end up using these. Looks like that one's beat. Yeah, we'll swap springs out as well as shackles. All right, so I just got the tires off, and next we're going to unbolt the U-bolts. Probably just let the axle drop. It's sitting pretty low to the ground. I think we'll be all right. Hopefully this will come apart. If not, I'll end up cutting it. Then obviously we're not going to be able to let it drop. I'll have to put the jack under it. But yeah, all these the backing plates are rotted out. Third member is missing all the bolts. This axle will be probably going up for sale for parts, or I'll take it apart and sell it individually. Gotta get this frame blown out. Luckily the frame, I haven't seen any cracks or holes anywhere. It looks pretty rough on the outside, but it seems pretty good structurally. All right, we're back on day 2. Last time I recorded, it started raining, it was getting dark. I realized I was still missing parts. So my stock U-bolts that I have, I was missing nuts for them, and I ended up just ordering new ones anyway. You're not really supposed to reuse them. But that side's unhooked. I just gotta beat the pins and shackles out. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. You just got some 12s here, a nut on the back, which is probably going to be a pain to get out. It's all rusted on there, and I can't really use an impact because of how close it is to the gas tank. But yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll get these unbolted and drop the rear end and wait on parts. Well, I have a strange feeling that I won't be able to get that nut off back there because all that fits on it is this wrench, and we'll probably end up just dropping the gas tank. I end up putting a new one in it anyway. This one looks fucked. Alright, so I just dropped the skid plate for the gas tank. Man, I feel bad for this truck. It's clearly had a rough life. Look at all that mud built up. It's looking everywhere. Frame needs to be blown out. Dirt caked up on it. So yeah, we'll get this fuel tank dropped, then get this rear axle out of here. Can definitely smell some stale fuel. I don't know if I'm gonna unhook lines or not. I gotta crawl under here and figure it out. I'm just gonna let the tank hang. Just need it off long enough to get this bolt over here out. And this shit sucks. My brother's camera's getting all dirty because he's not here to film for me. So I keep touching this thing. It's just dirt coming out of everywhere. Just unhook the fuel neck, so I just gotta pull that through and then go from there. All right, so I think we got a couple bolts obviously holding the gas tank up, but it looks like just these lines here have to be unhooked, and then it'll be able to drop since the fueler neck is already disconnected and all. Look at this, look at all this mud. Gonna make for a dirty camera, all this mud. Cameraman needs to come back from New Jersey. All right, well, hopefully this thing don't fall on me. Man, I should have just put this thing in time-lapse mode, but I really don't know how. My hands are filthy. All right, so the tank is out. About to zap that last front leaf spring bolt out now that we have room to get to it with the 1/2-inch impact. Shout out to Milwaukee. They probably make the best cordless impact. That thing will take about any nut off. About ready to come out. All we gotta do is pull our shackles and pins, and we'll have this piece of junk out from under the truck. And I'm gonna go ahead and just beat my shackles out because they're welded together anyway, and I don't care about the threads. First side's undone. Look at that. If that ain't sketchy, I don't know what is. Alright, that side's disconnected. Yeah, check out that other side. Last pin's out. Alright, now comes the fun part. Getting this thing out of there. So I forgot to film an outro. I was taking apart the rear axle and I actually ended up swapping it and never got around to filming it. So everything's all buttoned up with the rear axle now and we can roll the truck around, so we moved it behind the garage. I'm thinking in the next video we're going to remove the cab and bed. Probably just do the cab first. But yeah, we also picked this up yesterday. Got a 20-foot car trailer, brand new, 7-foot wide. Got to do a couple things to it. Stain the deck, get a winch on it, and paint a couple things underneath that are still raw metal. But yeah, we should be able to pick up a lot of projects with this, make some money with it, so I'm pretty happy with it. Hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Picked up this trash can, looking real nice. Gonna do a build on it.
What's up, guys? Fuck me. What the fuck? Really? Come on, dude.